Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Pacelli Coaches Show presented by the Beck Center. And we have got just a fantastic Pacelli coach. As you can see from my virtual background, that we have got the swim coach from the Pacelli Vikings. Please welcome to the show, Coach Kristn Turner.
Hi there. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here on the Pacelli Coaches Show. Before we start talking about the swim team, just give us a little bit of your background, how long you've been the swim coach at Pacelli, and what led you to be the swim coach.
That's a great question. So I have been here at Pacelli for about 20 years and have served as the swim coach since we started the program about 8 years ago. I got involved in swimming with my kids and really wanted to bring a program like that to our school. And so was able to partner with some friends in the community to be able to bring this program to Pacelli, and am excited to see how it's flourished ever since then.
All right, and now the swim team competes at the GIAA, right? Because the swim meet is going to be February the 1st of next year. It's actually coming up in a few months. Has the swim season started already for the school year?
Oh, yes, we are well underway. So we began practicing back in October, and we've already swam in a number of meets so far this season. We have a few more coming up in January, leading up to that state meet at Georgia Tech on February 1st.
Absolutely. I'm excited about that. All right, so let's talk about last year because, you know, the state championship was held January the 27th. I mean, we've had some medley relays on both boys and girls. What were some of the players that placed in events, and what events did you participate in the swim meet last season?
Wow, that's a great question. So we had about 30 swimmers between our middle and high school teams that qualified for the state meet last year, which was amazing and very exciting to be able to bring such a large group up to the state meet. They swam in many events, everything from our relays, which were very exciting to watch, our 2 free relay, as well as our medley relay, which placed very well at the state level for our boys. We also had some swimmers in the fly event, the butterfly event. Jace Theriault, who has graduated now and gone off to college. Always fun to watch him butterfly, as well as some great swimmers that we have returning. Some of my leaders for this year, Cortland Pellegrino, Kai Kristn, that really do a great job in their breaststroke as well. And so we're excited. Our freestyle events as well. At the middle school level, we had swimmers swim in every event, everything from the 50 free to the 100 IM. So it was exciting.
Absolutely. And so typically what goes into a swim practice, and where do you guys perform the swim practices, just getting ready for the meets?
Yeah, so we practice at our city facility, the Columbus Aquatic Center. All the teams in the area actually share that facility for practices. So we get some time there a few times a week that we get to practice, and that's very exciting. And I work with another coach that I have, Coach Amy. She develops our practices for us. So every practice is a little different, just depending on what the swimmers need, whether that's working on individual strokes, kicks, turns, or dives. Just depends on what the need is at the moment as to what we organize for our practice. But it's very busy. We run 45 swimmers in 4 lanes. So they stay very busy, but it's a very controlled busy. So a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely. And we definitely got to get out to a swim meet. Just talk about these meets, because I know like the team sports, like with cross country, like with tennis, they're usually like invitationals. You know, we witnessed an archery invitational with multiple schools. Do these swim meets, are they included in multiple schools and not just in the GIAA, but do you participate against other schools in the GHSA?
We do. We have a great swim community in the Columbus area, so we're very blessed for that. And when we participate in meets, they are invitational style. So not only other GIAA member schools, but also GHSA member schools, whether those meets are in Harris County. We also travel over to Macon or Warner Robins or Atlanta for meets as well. So, kind of get a little bit of experience in for our swimmers as they prepare for that state meet.
And of course, a lot of people, when they see swimming, they see it in the Olympics. We just had the 2024 Olympics in Paris, and usually the swim meets are are the first meets? Swimmers that these swimmers look up to, like a Katie Ledecky or like a Michael Phelps. What are some of the swimmers that you look to seeing like, yeah, I want my team to try to mirror like their work ethic and what they do to get prepared for a swim meet?
Oh, definitely. The Olympics are always so exciting to watch. We participate in a few watch parties during the Olympics. It's just a lot of fun. And we always see a surge in things like swimming after the Olympics because the kids just see those swimmers out there and we're able to build on that excitement that they have for swimming. The swimmers do a great job, whether it's Katie Ledecky or Nick Fink or, Summer McIntosh, new and up and coming swimmers. That's always just, they swim even in Atlanta sometimes. So often we'll even go and see them swim locally just to build that excitement. But, always, as with any Olympic athlete, gosh, you're just looking to see, the time they put in, the effort they put in, and, the good days and the bad days. Not every swim is your best swim. And so, we try to help the swimmers realize that too. But, always looking to help them grow as people and as swimmers as they work through the sport of swimming.
Oh, there's no question about that. And just looking at like the records from the GIAA, the state swim meet that took place at the McCully Aquatic Center at Georgia Tech, which will be the site for the swim meet. That's going to be February the 1st for the GIAA. And I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, as you got girls and boys. So you're basically, you have a co-ed swim team. You're also the boys coach as well?
Correct. So we have a co-ed swim team, boys and girls. We actually run a varsity team and a middle school team. So I coach 5th through 12th grade, with our swim team, and they all compete at the state meet that day on February 1st. We run 2 different pools, varsity in one pool, middle school in the other pool. So it's really exciting for all the kids to be able to be together and cheer each other on, and for the younger kids to see some of these, varsity athletes that may go on and compete at the next level.
And let's talk about these swim meets. Are we going to have an opportunity to maybe watch the swim team at the Columbus Aquatic Center? Is that where some of these meets are being held?
Yes, there are a number of meets throughout the year at the Columbus Aquatic Center, and we love to be invited to attend those meets. And so whether it's, we have some coming up there are some coming up in January there. We also swim at meets at the Harris County Pool, and there's another meet coming up there in January. And then we will swim a meet up in Atlanta on the 25th of January at Georgia Tech, just in preparation for that state meet, kind of a last chance to qualify for our swimmers to meet those qualifying times if they haven't done so already. So yes, there will be opportunities to see us locally swim. At that Harris County, I believe it's on January 16th. We'll be there for sure.
Well, we have not done it yet, but you know that Georgia Alabama Sports Live is going to try to live stream a swim meet. If we can live stream archery and wrestling, I think that would be exciting, and it would probably get people just to reflect back to how fun it was, exciting to see a swim meet during the Olympics. Because the average sports fan will see a swim meet during the Olympics, but I know that you guys talk swimming year round. I mean, it's just a work ethic and just treading water in the pool and just racing with the laps and trying to help improve your swim times. I mean, that's really what it's all about. My final question to you, Coach, is how can people in the community, people that support Pacelli Athletics, get involved and give maybe their time, their effort? What could they do just to help out the swim team as far as like fundraising, as far as just giving their time and their effort to help with the swim team, especially when they get ready for their meets in preparation for the state meet in February at Georgia Tech?
That's such a sweet question. We always love the support of our fans. So being able to come to the meets and cheer the swimmers on, that would be the number one thing. It's nice, it's easy, it's cheap. It's a little trickier because it's not an event that happens on campus. So it's a little bit easier for it to get lost. But certainly having people at the meets and cheering on these guys, they love it when their friends, their teachers, their fans come and see them. So that is always huge. And the same thing at the state meet. But there's also swim is always in need of things, not just pools. So other gear that we use to practice, whether that's fins or extra goggles or like towels, just all the stuff that it takes for them to feel like they have what they need to train and improve and do well, but also to be proud of themselves as swimmers. And so, anything like that is helpful. And they love snacks. They have to keep their protein and energy up during the meets. The meets can be hours long, and a lot of quick swimming. And so, we're always trying to make sure that they are hydrated and eating well throughout the meet, so they'll be ready for their next races.
I'm telling you, Coach, I'm excited. We've got so many great events to watch for, including girls and boys, 100-yard, 200-yard, relay medleys. We got the butterfly, the freestyle. I mean, I just think it's just great that these swimmers that actually will compete in different events because the different styles of swim that they're able to do. But I'm saying good luck, Coach, as we get ready to see you in these future meets coming up in preparation for the state meet in February. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and being on the Pacelli Coaches Show.
Thank you. Blessed to be here and hope to see you at one of our upcoming meets.
All right, will do. That was the Pacelli swim coach, Kristn Turner. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Pacelli Coaches Show presented by the Beck Center. We will catch you next time as we'll interview another fantastic Pacelli coach. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody.